Picking up on page 318, we're going to move right along here. The first thing we need to do is create an existing condition view and a new conditions view. So this is very simple. I'm going to simply right click on the first floor plan. I'm going to say duplicate view. There are no details on this view, so I'm just going to duplicate. I get a new one here that says first floor view copy 1, which needs to be renamed. And I'm going to call this first floor copy existing first floor plan. And then the other one is going to be left as just first floor. Okay, so the only difference here is the phase. So the existing first floor plan is going to, instead of say new construction, it's going to say existing construction. And you can see there's the existing house. The first floor plan now is going to remain as the new construction phase. Alright, now we're ready to start building a new straight interior stair. What starts on page 319. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and click on the stair tool again. Architecture, stair tool, and we're going to create a new straight stair using the run tool. First thing we want to do is switch this to become a assembled stair, 7-inch max riser, 11-inch tread. Those are pretty normal code stairs. I'm going to look at my options bar this time, and I'm going to say the location line, instead of in the center of the stair, is going to be on the left. And I want to choose run left. There's no offset. The actual width of the stairs is not 4'0", it instead is going to be 3'1". And we want to select our base level as first floor up to the second floor, and that's what we already have over here in our properties, so that's great. Then I want to position the bottom portion of my stairs. So I'm zooming into my plan, and what I want to do is hover over this corner, and then as I move my mouse up, I can see the temporary dimensions: 1'7", 3'9". I want to start them at 3'6" right here, and then I move my cursor up until all the stairs are used up, and then it's automatically going to stop at the second floor. So I'm just going to move it, really far up here and click, and I can see it draws 16 risers, and the stairs are very long. If I were to look at this in section, I would see that it actually cuts open the door, and it goes through the door. So that won't work. What we have to do is make a couple of adjustments here. We need to say the actual tread depth is going to be 8 inches. Remember, you have to type the inch mark when you're in Revit. And then I click finish the stairs there. I get this message that says the actual tread depth is less than the minimum specified for the stair type. I'm going to click OK. But that does make my stairs shorter, because now each tread is only 8 inches long. This warning is kept with the project, but we'll come back and address that later. So what we're going to do with these stairs is create a new type. Click Edit Type. We're going to duplicate this type and create a new one. This one is going to have a 12-inch max riser, which is pretty ridiculous, but that's okay. We'll just allow these stairs to be what they are, and the tread we can go down to 8 tread, and we can take the little number 2 off the end. And then that's the name, 12-inch max riser, 8-inch tread. So now we have to give it that actual setting, 1-foot riser and minimum tread depth of 8 inches, and that will create new rules for how this stair works, and we can use those rules. Now that error message will have disappeared. So what's happened here is, as we've made this new staircase, we've given the permission to Revit to create risers that are 12 inches tall, which, like I said before, is pretty silly. The tread depth, though, however, has been also controlled, and we've got 8-inch tread depths. Now, the book doesn't have you do this, but I have created a little section that shows a little bit what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and finish these stairs and step off script from the book for a moment. If we look at the section, we can see really clearly that there are way too many stairs and that the stairs themselves are really way too tall. This goes back to some of the points that were being discussed in the previous video with being able to control the length of the stairs easier than being able to control the height of the stairs. And so because it's a plan-driven drawing, but it's a three-dimensional drawing, so as you move horizontally in plan, it gets to be taller, but what you want to control is the length. So here's how we deal with it, and I'm going to go back towards the book and go ahead and select these stairs, and it says change the desired number of risers to 14. Okay, now in plan view, when you apply this in plan view, you're going to see an extra couple of risers further than we want to. In section view, it's obvious what those risers mean, which is that they are going up too tall. If I go back over here to the first floor plan view, I can see, hey, there's my stairs, and they go past the door. So what the instructions are is to make these stairs fit entirely within this closet. You can see it says 14 plus 2, and we just want to have 14. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. Using that blue dot again, I'm going to drag that back until it's behind the door there. Oops, I want to get back on the wall. There we go, like that. And let's look at that in section and see what we've got. I think that that's in the correct place now, and you can tell now that's actually correct. So what we had to do was give flexibility to the height of the riser, and then set the length of the stairs to match the opening that we have for them. That's between this door and this wall, and then our stairs fit. Now these are way steeper than normal stairs would be, but this in fact is the way that the exercise has us manipulating these stairs. There is one more thing we're going to do with these stairs, is to get them to look a little bit better in plan. We can see that if we go to the existing floor plan, oops, the first floor plan, we can see these stairs sort of poke through the walls. And so what we have here is a stringer, or the diagonal member of the stair framing right here, and again over on this side we have the stringer over here, and those stringers are currently set to the outside of the stair edge. The space between wall to wall is 3'1", but the stringers are on the outside of that. So I'm going to select the stairs, go to Edit Type, and I'm going to edit this one in terms of their supports. We're going to make the right support a carriage instead of a side stringer, and then we're going to make the left support do the same thing, a carriage on the side, and then we're going to put in an offset for these so they're not right on the edge. We're going to set that offset to 4 inches. You have to type the inch mark or it'll be feet, 4 inches, and then we'll also have a middle support. And when I apply that and say OK, those stairs now are supported in the middle. Now what you're seeing still penetrating the wall here is the railing. That's going to be in a future lesson. So that concludes putting in the first set of stairs, and then we will come back and do the second set of stairs.